everyone, Steph here. In today's video, we are going to be going through the best and worst of Gucci bags. Avoid making a Gucci price tag expensive mistake by watching today's video, and make sure you stay tuned until the end because I'm going to be revealing, out of the bags that I go through today, which one I would most like to add to my collection next. Hey everyone, my name is Steph. If you are new to this channel and love designer bags and luxury in general, then we get it. Make sure you join the family by hitting the subscribe button and the bell down below. I will also pop links to all the Gucci bags that I mentioned in this video. One of the questions that I get asked a lot from you guys is, what Gucci bags do I like? Which Gucci bags have I got in my designer bag collection of 30 bags? The answer to that is 0. The main reason for that is basically because I have been very focused on growing my Louis Vuitton collection and in the last year or so my Chanel collection, and for some reason no Gucci bags have really captured my eye enough for me to really want to go out and purchase one. And one of the reasons that I wanted to pull this video together today is because I really would like to add a Gucci bag to my collection, so I figured why not do this with you guys, some of the best ones that I found, some of the worst ones. As always, please take this with a pinch of salt. If I go through any bags that I describe as the worst Gucci bags and you love them, roll with that. I have plenty of bags that I know other people will not like the design of. If you love something, you should go for it anyway, but I picked out the worst Gucci bag just based on like my opinion and ones that I wouldn't add to my personal collection. That doesn't mean I don't like them or you shouldn't add them to yours. Okay, let's dive straight in with bag number 1. I quite like this one. So this is the Gucci Marmont top handle bag. The Marmont, the normal kind of flat bag, has been one that I have looked at for quite some time but have just never taken the plunge, and you do see a lot of them about, like black versions, pink versions. Anyway, the top handle I think is a really nice variation. It looks a little bit more satchel style than the normal flat Marmont bag, and I'm really liking this because it kind of reminds me a little bit of my Chanel Business Affinity. That's got a little top handle and then you've got your crossbody strap. A really great bag for every day. I think the Gucci ones are really great and a much better price point than the Chanel Business Affinity, for example. And I don't really have any satchel style bags in my collection, so this one could be one that I add. Next up is a Gucci mini backpack. You can get this, I believe, at the moment in 2 styles. I am loving this. I think this is super cute. It's like a backpack style, but it's got the crossbody strap with it. You don't actually get 2 straps to wear it as a backpack. I really like the Gucci monogram logo on here, like the monogram canvas in general, and then that you get a little top handle as well. Retailing at around £700 here in the UK. That is a fairly good price point for a designer bag, especially such as Gucci. I'm loving this. I can see if you are like me and when you are running about the shops and you like to be able to have things with you but you don't want a really bulky bag, yeah, I think this one would be perfect. The next best Gucci bag I think would be the Marmont tote bag. Can you tell I'm definitely gravitating towards the Marmont side of things? I do like the GG logo. I have the Gucci Marmont belt already, so this would match. The reason that I really like this one is that the tote is full leather and then you've just got the hint of Gucci on with the logo on the front of the bag. And the way that the strap goes over and it kind of pulls the bag in, I'm really liking this one. Comes in a few different colorways as well. Yes, I feel like this one is like a perfect work bag, out and about, carrying items that are slightly bigger, but I would say this one looks more sophisticated, more elegant than some other Gucci bags. Next up is a serious contender. This is the Ophelia bag. This is the small size that I personally would go for, and this is the GG tote bag. You've got the Gucci monogram again with the green and red, synonymous with Gucci, and the logo there, but quite small on this one. Now, the reason that this one I think is a bit of a game changer, okay, is that I was scrolling through and I was like, yeah, I like this one. Then I realized it had a zip across the top. If anyone knows me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, value their security, people not being able to look inside of their bag and just aimlessly put their hands in or look inside of it, okay? I think a zipper is so good. For this reason, I love the Givenchy Antigona because that has a huge zip, but you don't see many tote bags that actually come with a zipper. So as I've just explained, the zipper on this is a game changer for me. I'm really liking it. I like the colors, I like the brand, I like the monogram, I like the stripe, and I really like the zipper. So as like a crossbody / tote bag, this could be a winner. Next up is the Gigi Marmont mini bucket bag. I don't have a bucket bag in my collection, so I would really like to add one to my collection, and I'm loving this one from Gucci. I think the price point is really great as well. It doesn't feel ridiculous. £755 here in the UK. They come in a few different colours. It looks like they have a drawstring top with a chain crossbody / shoulder strap. I am loving this one. I really like the idea of a bucket bag. You just kind of throw like a few little bits in, and it's not too in your face. It's not like so big that it's kind of a statement piece of your outfit. It's kind of miniature and cute. Loving this one. Next up is a bag that I've been debating whether I like it or not. When I first saw it, I really wasn't sure. However, since seeing the smaller versions of this bag, the mini version, I quite like it. This is the Diana bag. It recently came out, I think maybe like a year ago now. They revamped it. You've now got the bamboo handles and you've got the fluorescent like leather strap on there. The leather strap is to hold the bamboo handles so that they don't deform. But I feel like Gucci have actually made this a part of the bag. Like, it's, you know, overall the bag is actually quite sophisticated, and as we know, Gucci is very much out there with its styling and design, so I really like the touch of the fluoro leather. You can take them off or you could leave them on. I would possibly leave them on, but yeah, for me, I really like the mini size. I'm not so keen on the bigger sizes of this bag. I'm not too sure why. I just probably wouldn't want to be carrying a bag around that heavy with the bamboo handles. But I think, again, with these handles, if you wear it crossbody, you could just flap them down. I think that, yeah, you could flap them down and then you aren't touching the bamboo too much. So let me know what you think to this one, because I feel like this one is a grower. And for the final contender for the best Gucci bag, this is the Sylvie bag. I've had my eye on the Sylvie bag for a while. Reason being is because I actually liked it even before they updated it to this new style. So you've got the chain running down the middle of the bag. The new ones, currently I think you can only get them in a patent leather, which is slightly frustrating because I would just want a normal kind of smooth calf skin leather. But overall, I really like this. I think it's quite an understated bag from Gucci. You've not got any major logos on there, and I really like the chain detail. It feels a little bit edgier and understated than some of the other ones. So yeah, I am really liking the new Sylvie. Now for the worst styles of Gucci bag, in my opinion, and based on which ones I would want to add to my collection. The first one is this one. I don't know how to pronounce this. I should have done some research on YouTube before. The Dionysus, we're gonna go with that. This is the Dionysus bag, and I like this. I have had my eye on it, so you might be wondering, why have I put this in the worst category if I like it? The reason being is that I don't think they have a very good resale value. I would not spend basically nearly £2,000 on this bag. I would buy a pre-loved one if I were going to go for one. So I think this is actually one of the worst Gucci bags that you could probably buy brand new, unless you really liked a particular style and colourway. But for me, it's just not shouting at me. I do like the detail on the front, but I have my Prada Kahia bag just here with the lion knocker on the front. I think I would much rather have a Prada Kahia than this one from Gucci. Next is the Gucci Horsebit 1955 mini top handle bag. When I saw this, I knew that some people would love it, but I don't like it. I feel like this is going to sound really harsh. This is like the ugly twin sister of the Louis Vuitton Alma bag. I quite like the Alma bag from Louis Vuitton, the BB size. But me, for this one, it feels like it's a rectangle meets a circle. I'm just not sure about the shape. It's really off-putting for me. Overall, I like the style of it. I like the leathers, the monogram. I like the horse bit on the front, but I just can't get over the shape of the bag. I'm sure it's actually quite a handy shape to have, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of bags this shape anyway. I much prefer just like a standard rectangle kind of look. Next up, we have the Padlock small berry tote bag. Okay, overall, again, this bag is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The thing that I don't really like about it is the lock on the front of this bag. I feel like bags like this, it reminds me of the Pochette Métis. Let me just grab this. It reminds me of the Pochette Métis with the like lock on the front. And I can't help but feel like recently, more and more, that this bag is going out of style. And the reason is for the lock on the front. I just think they look, this sounds really harsh, but a bit tacky. But the lock on this bag is a lot smaller than the one on this Padlock bag from Gucci. So yeah, this one is a big no-no for me. Again, I think they look cheap and almost like fake with all that gold shiny metal on it. Yeah, I think for me, I would go for something a bit more subtle without as much metal on the front. Second to the last worst Gucci bag. Again, people are going to like this one a lot. I know that already. Gucci Horsebit 1955. This is like a camera style bag. It reminds me of the Gucci Soho Disco bag and the YSL camera bag. It's very much a camera bag, that kind of size. It looks like it would be super useful as a bag, size and shape, how you can use it. However, the thing that I really don't like about this is the flap on the front. I don't know, it kind of just feels like it's been plonked on the front of the bag and it doesn't feel so like integrated with the style. Maybe this is just me being a little bit picky. Yeah, I don't overall hate this one. Again, I actually quite like it, but I just feel like the design isn't quite right. So for me, I wouldn't go for this one. The final worst Gucci bag is this Gucci 100 tote bag. Gucci bring out some very interesting prints sometimes. Gucci 100, it's written like, it looks like 100 degrees. But the thing that offends me most about this bag is the top handle. The handle, you know, you aren't gonna be able to get your hand in there. It's very much rigid. It's a weird shape. I don't know what is going on. So I really don't like the print. I don't like the Gucci 100 and I do not like that top handle. I get it, it's kind of like feels like a paper carrier bag maybe, that kind of look. But overall, this is one that I definitely would not buy. And in terms of print and style shape of bag, I would say is probably one of the worst. Let me know what you think to my choices down below in the comments. Okay, so I promised at the start of the video that out of these Gucci bags, which one am I most likely to add to my collection next? Because I would like to add a Gucci bag to my collection and experience, you know, what the quality is like and just a Gucci bag in general. There are two for me that really stand out. The first one is the Gucci Marmont top handle and the second one is the Gucci Sylvie. They're both very different bags and I think I need to decide which one I would use more. At first I was leaning towards the Sylvie, but I do have quite a few crossbody bags and ones that look more elegant and I really don't know about a patent leather. I'm not on board with that so much. However, I do like the top handle Marmont. I'm just hoping to, if I were to get one, not see loads of the same bag everywhere. So yeah, I think I need to make some decisions. Which one do you think I should go for? As always, I have popped links in the description box down below to all of the Gucci bags that I have just mentioned. And if you want to browse what Gucci currently have in stock, the link is down there for you. If you aren't following me already, make sure you do on Instagram. My handle is at handbag_holic. I love to hear from you. What are you planning to purchase next? Send me pictures of your latest bag babies. I love to share them on my stories. Now, make sure you don't go anywhere because coming up next I will link my latest video release here for you, and over here I'm going to be taking you through my entire designer bag collection of 30 bags, revealing my 3 best and 3 worst. Enjoy.